Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Savannah. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. In today's video, I will be doing this clean girl makeup look only using drugstore products, inexpensive. You know, my take, baddie on a budget is today's look. Is a clean, it is simple. I wanted it to look like I have makeup on in a very seamless way, and I feel like anyone can really achieve this clean girl aesthetic we see going around. I love a clean, simple makeup look, and of course I love a dark, bold going out look, but this is one of my favorite looks, and as I mentioned before, everything on my face is from the drugstore. So yeah, if you're interested, keep watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoy today's video. Okay, so first we're gonna start out with the completely clean face. I just washed my face with the La Roche-Posay face wash, the blue one, and I'll link it in the description below. That is my all-time favorite face wash. And to prep my skin, I'm going to be using two primers, one of them being the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, a tried and true. I really love this primer. And I'm also going to be using the Makeup Revolution Glass Skin Primer. And I love this primer when I'm trying to achieve a glowy look, and that's exactly what we're going for today. First, I'm going to be going in with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, and I'm mainly going to be putting that in my T-zone. And now once I have that Power Grip Primer on, I am now going to be going in with the Makeup Revolution Glass Skin Primer. And I'm going to focus this one more on the outside of my face. I'm dragging it down as well. Don't mind my little friend today. Now moving on for eyebrows, I'm going to be using this e.l.f. waterproof brow pencil. This is in the shade Deep Brown. Carving my eyebrows out with the JCat Masterclass Face Color Palette. And you can get this brand, JCat's very affordable, online at Ulta. I'm just gonna carve them out, cleaning up around the edges and kind of make them look really put together, snatched. Now before I clean up the top of my eyebrows, I'm gonna go in with the NYX Brow Glue. What I really love about this product is how small the spoolie is, so it's not making them messy and getting the product all over the place. And this is really light glue. Cleaning up the top of my eyebrows again with that same JCat Masterclass palette. And one thing I found with using a concealer that's a cream is it's way easier to control rather than using a traditional liquid concealer, and it's not going to get in your eyebrows, like it's not going to mess it up. For me, a cream concealer is the safest way to go. So now once we finish our eyebrows, for foundation, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter underneath the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation in the shade 118. Now just taking a sponge, I'm going to be dabbing it into my skin to get rid of any of the lines from the brush. Alrighty, so once that's blended, now I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Fit Me, a small amount on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to be working off of that. I'm taking a different dense foundation brush. I'm not using the same one I used for the Halo Glow. I'm going to be using a different one, mixing that into the Halo Glow. And I still have a good amount left on the back of my hand that I'm going to go in after this one is blended out. Just build up the foundation for a little bit more coverage. And of course, blend it down to your neck always. And don't forget your ears. And now going back in with some more that I have on the back of my hand, directly on the brush onto the skin. Okay, so once we have that blended in, now I'm going to be going in with a sponge once again, just making sure that those two products are blended together seamlessly. I want the base to look clean and glowy without looking cakey. So for me, my number one tip would be to always go in with a beauty sponge after every wet product that you use to make sure everything is blended in seamlessly. For concealer today, I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution IRL Filter Finish Concealer in the shade C3, again on here and then a little up here to give my face a lifted effect, and then I want to conceal that. A good amount of redness on my cheeks, so I'm gonna go here around my nose. This is my concealer placement. Now I'm going to be blending it in with an e.l.f. concealer sponge. And I personally always blend my concealer up into my eyelid, like this. And when you're blending your concealer, and you want to make sure you're blending it all the way up into your lash line up here. For me, I found that the separation, you can see when the concealer is not fully blended up into the lash line, it doesn't look as clean. So in my opinion, when you blend your concealer up into your lash line, it makes it look a little bit more clean and seamless. Once that concealer is blended out, I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade They Are Light. And I'm going to be applying that with a makeup sponge. This, I like to get as close to my waterline as I possibly can. When I do it, I like to go at an angle here, still give that lifted effect here. Same on the other side. That's what I love about these powder puffs, is triangle for the middle, and then the angled part is really helpful when you're right here on the outside of your eye, that we kind of set in motion with the placement of our concealer before. Another trick I like to do is to take some of the setting powder here on the edge, and I like to go in the corner on the outside of my nose here, like so. Because later on, when I go in and I'm contouring my nose, it really helps give the nose some more shape. And you don't have to be as precise with the nose contour when you're doing this. Now I know it looks like I took most of the glow away with the setting powder, but with our other products, we're gonna bring that glow back. But I do think in order for the glow to stand out and for everything to look as clean as possible, you have to be able to set and mattify certain areas to enhance the glowiness of your makeup while still looking clean, if that makes sense. In my opinion, it allows for everything to flow better, and there's a space for everything. There's a space for you to be glowy in your high points, for you to be chiseled, contour, bronzer, you know what I'm saying? So yes, that is my whole idea going into it. That is my thought process. When I'm trying to achieve a glowy look, I always like to think about that. Just trust the process that the glow will be back. And now for bronzer, another one of my tried and true drugstore products is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This packaging has been through it, but it's one of my favorites. It does have a little bit of shimmer in it, but not overpowering. It is the perfect amount of matte and shimmer, especially when trying to get a glowy look. First, I just pat on where I want it to go, and then I'm gonna go in and just blend, blend, blend until it's all blended out. To be going in with the same Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I'm gonna be taking this eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to be just putting a little bit on my eyelid, in my crease area here, taking a very light hand, and then I'm gonna blend it downwards for my nose contour and connect this line here and just blend. Once that's done, I'm going to be going in with the Essence Pure Nude Baked Blush in the shade Bold Heart number 4. And this is a very pigmented blush, so I like to go in with a light hand, and I always like to start at the top of my cheekbone and then blend down. Put a little bit on the center of my nose. For highlight, I'm going to be going in with the ColourPop highlight in the shade Flexitarian. Now I'm going to be highlighting my inner corner and a little bit of highlight on the brow bone. I'm going to go in with this freckle pen that I found at the Dollar Tree, surprisingly. I got it in the shade light brown. Obviously it was $1, $1.25, and yeah, I mean, it works pretty good. I've never used any other freckle pen, just because I never thought that it was for me. When it was $1, I wanted to try it out, and I really like it. I'm gonna add a little bit of freckles here. I only added a few, just a little touch is all, I think. I'm gonna be using the Makeup Revolution Sports Fix Setting Spray to set my face. Alright, and now once that's dry, I'm gonna be taking a little bit of the e.l.f. mascara lash beads for my bottom lashes, and I'm just gonna be using a little bit. I'm not putting it on the full lash, just at the base, just to give a little bit of a smudge almost. I don't really know what to describe it, but just a tiny bit. Now for lips, just gonna kind of like wipe off the product and then powder my lips, or at least the outside part, just because it'll help the lip liner stay longer and help the color show more. For lip liner, I'm going to be using this Essence lip pencil. This is in the shade 21 Charming. Once I lined my lips, now I'm going to go in with the Essence Extreme Shine Lip Gloss. This is just a clear lip gloss with like little glitters in it, but I love to use this as like a topper for especially this lip color because I feel like it's very similar to my natural lip color. So this just, you know, gives it that little oomph. And here is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. A full drugstore look, the clean girl aesthetic, proving to you that you don't need a certain amount of money to match this aesthetic, this trend. But I love this makeup. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. Again, thank you so much for being here. My name is Savannah, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!